Well, welcome to another of my little brief interviews with some of the guests that are appearing at the Living Well Expo. And this time I've got Stephen North, who's going to be one of the key presenters there. Stephen, thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule to have a quick chat with me. Your business, quite intriguing, involves light, involves music, but it involves really improving a person's well-being. Could you describe, how did you discover this? How did you get into using these technologies?
It was suggested in 2014 that I'm going to figure out how to transfer the light spectrum into sound, and after studying electronics and computer programming, I couldn't really figure it out. Used to work at the museum, spoke to scientists, and we were trying to brainstorm it, and one day I walked in the door and literally stumbled in it. So what we were doing is, through my own depressions and hardships after losing my own job and having to sell the house and everything, that fall into that state of deep depression, and decided to start working on myself, and found that there was another way rather than taking antidepressants. And through the frequencies and the vibrations within the light and embedded in sound, that we're able to change the way our energetic systems work.
Now, Stephen, I've got to say that someone who's been through what you've been through, do you think that gives you a more empathetic approach when you're working with clients, because you get it, you've got a deeper understanding with them?
Yes, there is a very deep understanding. I'm able to relate to clients in how what they've gone through, and there's always that shoulder to lean on.
What is it that you love particularly about using, apart from you're a scientist now with people's well-being, it kind of goes, really? But what is it particularly that appeals to you and that you really enjoy about this type of work?
I love seeing the change. I love not being able to describe it or explain it, because it's moved into a quantum spectrum, and just seeing like the reactions that people have with their bodies and the responses and how fast things can shift is just amazing. That's where it gets really emotional.
For someone who's a little bit nervous, because obviously when you're in those states that people are going through, they do lack a little bit of self-confidence. They don't know whether this is going to help them. They don't want to get their hopes up. What a bit of advice have you got someone who actually wants to come and see you? What type of encouragement would you tell them?
If they want to come see me, I'd say bring a cup of coffee and we can sit down and have a chat. Very casual.
Now, you are appearing at the Living Well Expo, which is sensational. So people can actually come and talk to you there, Stephen?
Yes, I'll be there. I'll be holding a 90-minute session. I'll be doing a seminar and a full session. We'll be talking about the experiences in psychology practices in New York and New Jersey and the experiments we've been running. And I'll be revealing a lot of the experiences that we've been having. So it's going to be a full session and how it actually impacts on everyone.
Wow, absolutely sensational. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule for this quick catch-up. And folks, that sounds really, really good. Make sure you catch Stephen at the Living Well Expo.